right, folks, let's dive into what's going on with the Houston Texans as the NFL season rolls on. The Texans are sitting pretty with a 4-1 record, but with the trade deadline coming up, don't count them out for making some bold moves. Since Rand Carthon took over, he's been one of the most aggressive folks in the league, putting the team in position to not only win the AFC South, but make a run for the playoffs. But recently, injuries have started messing with the team's immediate plans, and that's what we're going to talk about today. With the trade deadline looming, where could the Texans look to add some depth without breaking the bank? Let's dive into a few options that could make sense for Houston. One name that comes to mind is running back Joe Mixon. He's back at practice after a hip injury he picked up against the Chicago Bears, but he still hasn't seen game action. Now, we've got Dameon Pierce coming back soon, but he's been a bit underwhelming in his recent showings. Cam Akers and Darrell Gumbawell have held their own, but if they want a back that can fight through contact, Khalil Herbert might be the answer. Herbert, now in his 4th year, has kind of fallen out of favor with the Bears and is on his last year of the deal, so he wouldn't be too expensive. The guy's got a solid career average of 4.8 yards per carry and brings some experience catching passes too, something the Texans could put to good use. If Herbert ain't the option, there's still other routes at running back. The Cleveland Browns are a mess right now and look like they're heading for a total rebuild. And look, don't even ask me what they're going to do with Deshaun Watson. Ain't no one got a clue, not even Dr. Phil. But odds are, the Browns are going to be selling soon. Jerome Ford, for instance, still has 1 more year on his contract, but with Nick Chubb coming back and Deonta Foreman filling in well, they might be willing to move forward for the right price. And if the Texans can pick up that depth without blinking, they absolutely should. Now let's talk about a real dream scenario. With Nico Collins getting hurt and ending up on injured reserve, the Texans are missing one of the NFL's top receivers. And sure, Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell can handle it, but why not add a little extra security? Here's the question. Why not bring back an old friend? DeAndre Hopkins gave it all for the Texans before this team was even a contender. At this point, the man deserves a shot at a Super Bowl, and the Texans could be that shot. Picture this, Hopkins back in a Texans jersey, fired up and ready to go. And when Nico Collins gets back, man, it'd be a celebration in that receiver room. So what do y'all think? Is it a dream come true for Texans fans or a bold move that could change the season? Let us know in the comments, share this video on your socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest exclusive updates on your Houston Texans.